Hi everyone. So I found this image about Tpack, which just is a Venn diagram that further explains what each section of the image stands for. So as we know, Tpack stands for Technology, Pedagogy, and Content Knowledge, where content is the what part of Tpack. What are you teaching your students? What material are you instructing about? And then there's pedagogy, which is the application part, the strategies and techniques of how you are teaching the content to them. And then finally, there's technology, which is the various resources that you can utilize in order to further explain the material that these students need to know. So, as we know, you can reside in a lot of these or in any one of these different circles or images, I guess. But what you want to aim for is the sweet spot in the middle. So for the first question, I think quality instruction for today's learner looks like having a classroom using various resources and various strategies. So you can teach your students in a variety of ways so that you can differentiate for every type of learner. And you can use different resources, different tactics and strategies, the pedagogy part, in order to further get to them, further their understanding of the material. And by also using a lot of different types of technology resources, then you're allowing the students to further understand what you're talking about and also become skilled in technology usage. So basically, I think what effective quality instruction looks like for today's learner is exactly what Tpack talks about, that sweet spot. So it would happen right where that sweet spot is when you're teaching content in an effective way by using technology. So for me personally, I would love to say that I reside right here in the middle, but unfortunately, I think I'm right here where content and pedagogy mix. I think that's because I grew up right as technology was booming, right as it was coming popular, but my classroom instruction didn't really utilize it. We had a computer class once a week, but that didn't really, what's the word I'm looking for? Didn't really provide an effective education on technology. So that was really coming about when I started to enter high school and then graduate and go to college. But what I hope for by the end of the semester, and definitely by the time I get to student teaching, I would like to get into the sweet spot and be able to teach my students in the most effective way that I can possibly do so. And then the last question is, how will the Tpack framework support a culture of change in your future classroom? So because of what I just said, how today's learner requires a variety of instruction and resources, this tactic, the Tpack strategy, it supports a culture of change because it includes so many various strategies to teach your students. Because we live in the technological age, we need to know all about technology and what's the most effective resources we can use in our classroom so students can have quality instruction. So this affects our culture of change because our culture of change literally is all about technology. And so we want to be in the middle of this Venn diagram so that our students can learn the best possible way.